You can feel the anticipation in the air. We're in Las Vegas. Hi, everyone. Time for more NBA Cup action. The Eastern Conference semifinals are almost underway, and we can't wait. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table. And Allie, in the 2024 NBA Cup East semifinal, Milwaukee defeated Atlanta 110-102.
And we saw the vision from what the Bucks were thinking with the Dame-Giannis pairing. I mean, Lillard had 25 points, Giannis with 32 points, 14 rebounds, and 9 assists.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Harris passes to Thompson. Not really his range, and it's off target. Toronto has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And here's MP from outside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
And here's MP from outside. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
A well-executed pull-up is so tough to stop. MP already showing that he has that shot in his skill set.
Here's Harris. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
MP shot is good.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Harris on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup.
Gritty 2 points there from Cunningham. He's added that toughness over time.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
The physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Toronto leading by 7. From deep, MP. Offensive board. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 21 points in the game.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
It's stolen by Ingram. And a fast break now for the Raptors. From deep, MP. And again, Toronto with a triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team, something they couldn't achieve last season.
Here's Toronto now, and that's 26 straight for them now. Only 2 other teams have ever won more games in a row.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
Fires the 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebounded by Ingram.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Sinks the tray. MP's got 33.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Cunningham, right side. They need this. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Cunningham.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady dot.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Changes for Toronto. Ingram's checked in for Dick, and MP subbed in for Shed. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Harris is checked in for Klintman. Thompson comes in for Holland. Ivy's checked in for Robinson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Levert, setting the floor for the Pistons. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. And it's Stewart in at the center position. Toronto leading by 8. From deep, MP connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Thompson outside. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Cunningham. And again, the Pistons missing. The Raptors have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's MP. Bounces high off the rim and drops. MP's got 38 points.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Celtics put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Barrett. And the switch here also for Detroit. Duran's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Harris outside. Cunningham passes to Ivy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Ivy's got 8.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham is doubled. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Yep, and that's a confidence builder for Cunningham. Good to see him getting it done inside.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Rebounded by Murray Boyles.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
From deep, MP. And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Cunningham looking around. Over quickly. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
I think PG-13 is going to be an outstanding addition. There isn't a team in the league that wouldn't be better off with this kind of two-way talent.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Toronto Raptors. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian.
MP getting it done for Toronto. He added to his astounding total of three-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. MP is out there with Emmanuel quickly, and it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Well, to play great defense, teams have to provide help. But how do you avoid overhelping?
It's a great question, BA, and it's like anything in the game. Basketball is a game of decisions. I think people look at it and they talk about athletic ability and they talk about skills, which are both important. But the best players and the best teams are the best decision makers, and the same thing goes as to when to help and when to stay home on shooters.
Connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Goodness.
From deep, MP. Good! That's another bucket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Ivy outside. Let's go with a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 6th assist of the night.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, BA. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special. He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support. And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row, looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Harris outside. Cunningham right side. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, a shooter like Cunningham has no reason to hesitate. He can just take the shot.
And here's MP from outside. Hits the three-pointer.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Harris against Barnes. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. Harris misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP scanning the floor. Hits yet again. Wow!
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Detroit calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
You look at Thompson, and he's just short of the #1 spot in the voting. No question, it seems that he'll be a factor in the dunk contest.
Yeah, B.A., you don't want to have to win in the voting to be the winner on the court come All-Star Weekend. I'm sure he's got what it takes to get some 10s from the judges.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
For three, here's Harris. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Raptors have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Pass to Ivy to halt the run. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Launches it. And MP good for 3.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Duren. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
A nice shot by MP.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
Ivy outside. Pass to LeVert. Off the mark with a little step back, Jay.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Toronto making a switch here. MP's checked in. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for LeVert. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Ivey and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. Harris and Duren together in the middle. And it's Cunningham in at the point. On the wing, MP fires the 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Ivy outside. Back to Cunningham. Shoots from 12. Connects. The jumper drops. Cunningham's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
And here's MP from outside. Buries it from 3.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And here's Harris outside. They get it back. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, hauling in that board, Thompson giving his guys second chance opportunities.
From deep, MP drains the triple.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every 3 he takes now is going in.
Cunningham drives in. Rebound, Toronto. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Back to MP. 3-pointer. Yet another bucket.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. And it's Cunningham missing.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Hits the trifecta.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Thompson outside. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And it's battle with a rebound. And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 17-7 run. MP, that was good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Ivy, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
He buries it from 3.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And again, Toronto with a triple.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. And they advance to the championship round. Just 1 win away from hoisting the NBA Cup.
And you know, it should be an intense matchup. There's a lot on the line between the cup, the prize money, and the chance to hang a banner.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. This is a big night in the NBA season.
And guys, it really is. These teams have worked so hard to get here, and they're both looking to get their hands on the trophy. I don't think they'll hold anything back. This is going to be a good one.
With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. You look at Minnesota. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And you know, for the Raptors, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And for Toronto, in at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with MP. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
Here's Gobert, following the basket by MP. Here's McDaniels, and a miss there on the triple. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. This team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by MP. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Ingram dishes to MP. Takes a 3. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Randall kicks to Gobert. Back to Randall. Clock at 6. Good D by Barnes. Raptors leading by 6. And here's MP for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I can tell fresh legs when I see it. Look at the young legs of MP getting out on the break.
Here's Randall. And what? That one goes careening off the glass. Randall on the follow. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And here's MP for 3. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Edwards makes it dueling three-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves, but there remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
And off to an incredible start here earlier from long range.
To the middle, deflects the pass. Ingram with the steal. There it finds MP. From the arc, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Conley, the pass to Ingles. Clark against Ingram. Back to Ingles. Pass to Shannon to stop the run.
Oh, my goodness. Man. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. 17-point game. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Clark for three. The shot will not fall. And B getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for... Welcome back. Raptors leading by 19 points. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Clark is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Julius Randle. Then it's Conley. And it's Shannon in a shooting guard.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Randle passes to Shannon. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit, Rick.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
The Raptors making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ingram with the steal. Pass to MP. Lets it go with the three. Good! Another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Bounce pass Conley. Right wing. Here's Randle. Rebound by the Raptors. This team is firing on all cylinders, with the win streak tying the Heat's 2013 record of 27 wins. How many more wins will they be able to string together?
And we're looking at a team that has proven they can win against anyone in this league, even given a variety of factors. It's maybe going out on a stretch to say they've reached an all-time great status. But hey, there's an argument for it.
Quickly kicks to MP. Here's the three. And again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Edwards kicks to Ingles. Ingles with a screen on MP. Edwards with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them. How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And that one's good. MP.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Ingles. There's the three. Rebound by the Raptors. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The three from MP. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Edwards. The teardrop falls in. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Another bucket. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be right back after this.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I can say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now, here we are, the champion will be crowned. Ernie, should we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the... All right, now we've got some time to take a look at the players of the week. In the Western Conference, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others, simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. MP out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with. I don't want to spoil it.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
That one falls. 17 points for Anthony Edwards.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Oh, coming out hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Guys?
He can lock it down. Okay, Allie, thanks. MP, no good. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Count it, good. Edwards got 21 in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Back to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Offensive rebound. Raptors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Snatched up. Kicks it out to MP. The offensive rebound. On the wing, MP. And another one falls. Amazing. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Minnesota calls timeout. Deciding to change it up. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Timberwolves, number 1. 5th, the Raptors.
I mean, guys, these are 2 of the hottest teams in the league right now when it comes to scoring the basketball.
Pass to Ingles. To the left wing. Clark, the pass to Conley. The 10-footer. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And he's good on the 3-ball.
MP looking solid from there.
Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Shannon. Looking to end the run. A rebound by Shed. Toronto, they've got 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Conley, the pass to Shannon. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Shannon's got his second basket of the night.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Another one goes. Incredible. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Here's Shannon, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Drops in the tray.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
From outside the arc, and good, he hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
MP has been leading the charge for the Raptors. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his 3-point. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular.
Both teams making substitutions here. A three off the inbound. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Conley out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's McDaniels in at the three spot. The three from MP. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Over to the wing. Randall right side. Driving in. McDaniels outside. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. The Raptors making a switch here. Shed's checked in. McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Conley feeling it out and finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
And let's go courtside. Here's some news on Anthony Edwards. All right, Allie, you got the information. What's the prognosis?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So guys, he's gonna brave it out.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
Oh, it's the kind of news you just dread hearing. Here's hoping for a smooth recovery.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. Able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
Hits it from three-point range.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Randall, that counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Drains the three-pointer.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
And here's Randall. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. And another three for Minnesota.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.